Why 93% of people in the gym never lose their belly fat. Hey guys, it's Lewis here from Physique Level Up. I'm going to run through some of the main variables why 93% of people never lose their belly fat when they're training in the gym, fed up of not seeing any results, going to the gym, following crazy diets, but their body is just not changing. So I'm going to run through, guys, the main aspects to give you a bit of an insight, running through some myths and running through sustainable aspects to help you long term and aspects to actually cut out so you can actually move forward and start progressing in your physique so we can start losing the belly fat and you can have a lean, healthy body to live in and walk around. Number one, guys, firstly is fad diets. So popular. People are on these crazy diets, trying these juice diets, going keto, looking for quick fixes when we can't hack the system. Okay, guys, it will come down to one adherence, which is going to be eating less than you burn. Okay, which requires into a deficit. Okay, on these sustainable aspects. So following these fad diets, people selling these shakes on Facebook and YouTube, these crazy fat burning pills and fat burning products. It's just a marketing scheme. Okay, guys, and all of this, please do not fall of this garbage. Okay, if they do essentially work, some of these products, all that means is you are eating less than your body burns. It's not from the product itself. Okay, and such as these juice diets as well. You go into a deficit. So with juice diets, you eat less than your body burns. Okay, so you actually just start losing body fat. Okay, and with this, it's not sustainable, essentially everything aligned, and it's going to be very hard for you to stick to long term. This is why fad diets do not work. And chasing a quick fix is the worst thing to do, because that means you're trying to hack the system to try and achieve something quick when it's not going to work long term. People that are just drinking shakes or drinking juice diets, are you actually not going to eat any more carbs anymore, or actually eat out at a family dinner and have some carbs, or if you're going keto diets? If you are sticking to it forever, then amazing. If you are not, then you're wasting your time. Okay, because it is not a sustainable aspect. And you may lose 7 pounds, but then you go back to eating carbs and you go back to eating family dinners, you go back to eating out with your friends, you're gonna gain all it back. Okay, guys, so we have to diet down with all food groups. Very important, but eat less than we burn. Okay, this is what we preach inside of Physique Level Up. We don't remove any food groups. All of our clients are eating real food and normal food. Okay, but we structure it in a way to make sure that they are losing a certain percentage every single week, which is 1% of body fat loss. Okay, so we want to make sure that we're eating all foods. So you're not ever restricted, essentially applied, working with healthy choices, improving your energy, improving your productivity, and helping you lose that belly fat. Okay, guys, so completely knock off the fad diets. Okay, number two is too much exercise. And what happens when we do too much is people, for example, New Year's resolutions, people go in the gym, they go on these 30-day plans, they're training 7 days a week, they're just flying high on the cardio. What happens? They get burnt out and they overeat. So then you overeat, and all the calories that you essentially burned, you're just overeating, and you still go eating more than your body burns, so you're not going to lose any more body fat. So too much exercise is going to be very difficult to control. So you want to find that balance, okay, a sustainable aspect where you're not burnt out, but you enjoy training, you're doing a good amount, but you're not doing too much, thinking it's going to help you lose fat faster, and then you cause yourself to binge on the weekends or just overeating. Because then it will just backfire, because we can't knock off the food. The nutrition will help you get lean, and nutrition will help you burn the belly, burn the love handles, and get you in shape. Help you get toned, help you get defined. So if we're overeating, you will never lose body fat. Okay, guys, so too much exercise can make you ravenous hungry, and you're just overeating all the time, so you're getting nowhere. So we need a controlled aspect of training and a controlled aspect of overall output, burning calories, and then your nutrition supporting this. Okay, so too much exercise sometimes isn't good. Okay, guys, as you're burning out, you're tired and you start overeating, so you never start to lose the belly. Okay, number three, guys, is not tracking. You're not tracking your photos, you're not tracking the tape, or you're not tracking the scale. So you don't really know if your body is changing every single week, and it's going to be very difficult. Or you might be tracking one variable, which is your scale weight, but then you're not looking at your photos, because body composition changes will occur. And for example, a male that is 35 and he has 2 stone to lose, if he is training 3 days in the gym with weights, he will gain muscle and lose fat, okay, in full, as he will pull calories from his fat stores and that will support muscle building, but he might be only checking the scale and it might not drop 1 week, but clearly he's lost 1 kilo of fat loss in his photos. So people are not tracking all of their data. And this is why it's very important to track the tape, track your scale, and track your photos. Exactly what we do inside of Physique Level Up. We track all of your data to make sure you're progressing and where you want to get to reach your best shape. Okay, so tracking data, guys, is super, super important. If we have no data, then what can we work off? We are playing blind, just like in a business. If you're not tracking your numbers, what data can we work off? Where exactly do we go? So we need to do the same. Our body, guys, is very complex, so we need to make sure that we are tracking all of data to make sure when we know when the next drop is and when the next move is. Okay, guys? Number 4 is eating boring meals. Okay, eating boring meals, you're fed up of eating your tuna and your sweet potato and green beans. That's okay, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but some people are eating like this, really force feeding their food, and they're not enjoying their meals. I sometimes eat that, so maybe that was not the right term to use, but there's some people out there that are eating plain boiled potatoes and plain chicken and peas just to try and get lean, but they're not enjoying the meal. Okay, not enjoying the meal. I've been through this many aspects when I tried dieting down when I was 19 years old. I went on all of these crazy diet aspects to eat super clean. I was not enjoying the meal. I even blended up tuna in a smoothie because I did see online once that it would help you lose body fat. Yes, guys, this was my younger days and I can own up to that. And I was also eating like brown rice, tuna with no mayonnaise and peas mixed. I hated the meal, but I was eating it because I found a plan online that would help me lose the belly fat. Okay, before I did get into fitness properly and studied and went to America and read loads of books and started the company. Now we've been flying for 4 years and we're flying with transformations. So eating boring meals is not going to be sustainable long term. Okay, so we have to fit in meals that you enjoy. If it's super, super clean, super, super healthy, that's amazing. Okay, that's what we recommend, but you must be enjoying your meals. Okay, if you're eating chicken, boiled potatoes and peas, but that is your favorite meal, then you want to keep eating that. If you really hate that, but you're eating it to get lean, things need to change. We can fit in some healthy burgers. We can actually fit in some pastas. We can fit in some steaks and fries and homemade fries. We can fit this all in. We can fit in some healthy cereals. Okay, some Weetabix, some oats. Okay, we can fit in healthy fruits, some eggs and toast. We can fit this in, but it has to fit within your macro targets, calorie targets throughout the day, and everything is applied. So we don't want to make the meals very boring. They want to be tasty, but making sure as well you're eating clean, eating healthy the majority of the time, and then you can have maybe a cheat meal if you do like on the weekends, something like this to look forward to, but you want to make sure you're maximizing your energy. So eating good wholesome foods and maximizing here, but making sure you're within your macro and calorie targets. Okay, guys, so making your food tasty is super, super important. Okay, number 5, guys, is too much cardio and not enough weights. Too much cardio and not enough weights, okay, is going to get you more burnt out as well. Okay, you're going to be very run down, very, very tired. And if you're doing too much cardio, you can actually spike your hunger further. And if you're doing too much cardio, you won't get that more lean toned look. You can still lose body fat, of course, with cardio and no weights, but to get that lean toned hard physique and to help you lose the belly further, weights will be the best aspect, because weight training will help you burn more calories. And then when we're weight training, we build muscle. And when we build muscle, we can actually burn more calories at rest. Your BMR does increase, which is your basal metabolic rate. So we highly recommend some weight training. You don't need to train 6 days a week, 7 days. We recommend 3 or 4 days training with the weights. So you've actually got enough recovery time in between. Sessions for about 45 minutes, 5 to 7 exercises. That's what we recommend, just 3 days per week. So 15 to 21 exercises. That's all you need to, that is all you need to build a bulletproof, lean, healthy body, to lose the belly and get in shape. Okay, so 3 days per week is perfect. Okay, 4 as well if you really love the gym, but there's no need to do 5, no need to do 6 on the weights, because we want to make sure that we're actually progressing and getting stronger. And if you're doing too much, you're not going to be recovered in time, so it's going to be difficult to progress in your weights. Okay, so to help you guys lose the belly, highly recommend doing weights over cardio. Okay, I would recommend doing weights and walking over cardio only and no weights. Okay, weights and walking and nutrition will burn the belly fat. This is all we need. the main aspect, okay? Then we can bring in all of the other tools later on, such as intermittent fasting, which is what we preach in terms of nutrition, making it very easy to hit your protein targets and your calorie targets. And then cardio we can bring in later on as well as an extra tool to add you into a deficit further. But we don't need cardio to lose the belly fat. We just need the weights, we need your nutrition aligned, and we need some walking. That is all we need to help you lose the belly, okay? So cardio we can bring in later on, instead of dropping some calories later on if things start slowing down. We can add in some cardio, which is going to keep you in that deficit and helping you lose the belly fat at a good rate of loss per week, so you're seeing fantastic results. So this is the reason why 93% of people in the gym never lose their belly fat. Hopefully this video did help, guys. If you have any comments or questions down below, please comment down below. I will answer and will give you feedback. Happy to see where you're at. Also, please smash the like button. I really appreciate it, and I will speak to you soon.